Okay, we're gonna do our first little session with Aspen. Figured I wanna show the very first thing I'm gonna do with her. I have not worked with her at all. I just got her out, she just went to the bathroom. I'm gonna use the mini educator collar. This is on a level 3. And all I'm gonna do is walk around, and every time she gives me tension on the leash when I change directions, I'm gonna tap this button until she looks at me, makes eye contact, and starts coming toward me, then the button turns off. I'm not gonna say a word to her. I want her on her own to start looking for me and paying attention to me without me having to say a word. So I'll show you how that's gonna look. Good girl. Good girl. So every time I'm raising my hand, I'm pushing that button in. You see already she's not pulling. Good girl. Sit. Good girl. Good girl. Very good. We kind of match. Look at us. We're matching today. So as you can see, it's very quick. Now, is she fixed? No. Because this is in a building where there's no distractions. So now next we have to go outside where there's other dogs, other smells, other noises, and all kinds of things going on. More distractions. You're going to raise the bar doing this. But now that she's not pulling, I'm going to continue to do it inside for a little while because she's still not real sure what she's doing. She just knows something's different right now. But I want her to get to know that what we are actually doing. As you can see, she's still sitting there nice. Sorry, I didn't mean to block you there, baby. She's still sitting there nice and calm now. When I first took her out of the kennel to go to the bathroom, she was just barreled down, pulling like a tank. So I was like, all right, we can't do this every time you're going to the bathroom. So we had to start tonight. I wasn't going to start tonight, but we needed to. But there we go. It's very simple. Even if your dog is worse than this, all you got to do is just roll that dial up on these collars until I don't want the dog jumping or scared or yelping. I just want them to look. Just like, what was that? That's all I'm looking for when I hit the button. So you'll notice this is on a level 3. So on most collars that have like a 10 setting, this is way lower than the level 1 on those. Because the way it works is those cheaper ones with the 10 settings or 8 settings, it might have the same total max out. You know what I'm saying? Like 100 on this is the same as an 8 or a 10 on the other ones. But this has got 100 different settings, so you can really tone it down to where you can teach the dog instead of just hurting the dog. Because a lot of those other ones, number 1 is too hot. So that's why I always use these. I don't even mess around with any other ones anymore. They're more expensive than a lot of the other ones, but they're great. They work great. This is thing's almost 3 years old, still working. I think I've replaced the battery in it once. Like they get a half a mile range on them. They're totally waterproof. The remotes float. The collars, you can submerge them in water. You can wash them in the dishwasher if you want to. They have lights on them. They got all kinds of stuff. They're so fancy that it's almost too much. So Greg, if you're watching this and you're watching me talk about your product, it's too much sometimes. Just give me a couple buttons and a light. The light's nice. Everything's kind of nice, but whatever. So look at Aspen. She's all calmed down now. She's going to do great. I'm really looking forward to working with her, and we'll talk to you later. Toodles.